The holiday commemorating the end of slavery in America, June 19th, also known as Juneteenth. And here in Kansas, celebrations are already underway. Here's Keenan Penn with how Wichitans are honoring the day.
It's not just focused on African American history, it's the totality of our history here in America.
The Kansas African American Museum opened its doors, giving free admission, inviting the community to experience exhibits, features, games, and family activities. This all to celebrate history and culture.
It's beautiful. It's beautiful that they have these programs just to show that we're here, we're kind, and we got our own culture as well too.
And one thing that's brand new to the celebration this year is the community mural.
Arts is a big connector, so some shared history that as you get to paint it, you get to learn about.
Wichita-based artist Lindsay Kernodle partnered with the museum to create the mural. She says the idea came together with the hope of bonding the community in a unique way.
Anybody can do it.
TKAAM Museum Director Shane Carter says that the celebration is a chance to observe the significance of the holiday while celebrating a shared history.
It's being able to look at how far we've come, but ultimately looking at being able to inspire this next generation.
Now, this is just one of many celebrations happening here in the city of Wichita this weekend. And if you weren't able to make it here to TKAAM, you still have a couple opportunities to celebrate over the next couple days. Today at McAdams Park kicks off a 3-day Juneteenth festival here in Wichita. It features live entertainment, local vendors, food trucks, and plenty of family-friendly activities. The festival begins at 6:30 tonight, and then Saturday morning is the Juneteenth parade. The parade starts at 10 a.m. at Holy Savior Catholic Academy and will travel down 13th Street to McAdams Park. In Wichita, Keenan Penn, 12 News.